Hey everyone, Priti again, and I am energy practitioner. And today's my topic is what is anxiety and why it is so difficult to break that pattern. And uh, Before you enter into that subject, let's talk about that anxiety itself is not harmful. In fact, is necessary uh, to avoid doing some dangerous thing in life. Um, let's say if the tiger is around, somebody know that there is a tiger in the wood. It's wise not to face that tiger. So such um, time being anxious is healthy, but that anxiety when you start feeling in your home, sitting in the sofa, and you feel that there is a tiger in my living room, then there is a problem. So, when your imagination start believing into events, situation, things, thoughts, and it thinks that it's real, and then it produces the symptoms in your body, and then slowly your mind start noticing all like triggers and all the situation, and then it says that avoid, 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 and then you start believing, and then you say like, okay, I'm not going to do this, or I'm going to avoid this, and I'm going to stop doing this, and your life become like a slowly narrow, narrow, narrow. At some point you are just sitting in the home and you are not trying to do anything which doesn't feel safe. So that is the problem. So this kind of anxiety problem doesn't start in a day. And before it start that disorder, it goes into the cycle of like a 4 step. So the first step is when the mind recognize something is stressful and coping skill is not enough, and that event stored as a stress event, and mind wants that what is the resolution and you can't find it. So it started giving the physical symptoms. So next time similar event or situation when you face it, you notice that there is a slight uncomfortableness into body, or feeling little anxious or little bit anxiety, but not like I don't want to. It takes little time to build that response. But let's say uh, first time the children are sitting in the classroom and the teacher asks one student to get up and answer the question, and the child fumble and everybody laughs, and somehow the child think that this is very bad because I cannot answer, my teacher asked me something, and then in his mind he starts building that oh my god, what if the teacher will ask me again, what if the students in my class are laughing again, and then slowly this child develop the social anxiety or stage fear. It can be possible, just like one incident, and if it repeats enough time, probably it end up in a social anxiety or a stage fear. So that's how it built up. It's not just in a day. How do you know that that is not a simple anxiety but anxiety disorder? If you have anxiety and it's a normal anxiety, you probably don't like to do it. But next time when you face that same situation, you will not notice or you will not feel that anxiousness. But if it turns as an anxiety disorder, even thinking will make you anxious. Okay? And what is your reaction at that time? You just want to avoid. And once somebody start avoiding situation, people, events, then that particular things is very, very uncomfortable for that person. And how do you know? Only by physical symptoms in the body. And that time, more than anything, you just want to get out from that physical discomfort, whatever happening that moment. And what you do, if you can't avoid, and if you are middle of the situation, you probably want to run out. And if you cannot, you simply be there. Somehow you finish and you survive, but your mind was like, oh no, next time, what if I have to face this same situation? I may die. So, mind will start looking for the triggers and the matching, and then say, like, beware, last time you are about to die, but somehow you are okay. And you are safe and live, but I don't promise it can be repeated again. So that time you just don't want to do that. For instance, somebody has a flying phobia, right? The person just don't want to sit in the plane. Why? It's impossible for that person to overcome that physical symptom sometimes, right? So the first step is like it builds with the experience, then it starts with like a avoidance, and once you try to avoid, what happens? That's that moment. If you avoid, then that moment you feel relaxed because you don't have to do that scary things or you don't have to face that scary event or anything. Let me give you the example, like if you don't like to go in the party because you don't want to talk, many people are there, and you feel like, how am I going to communicate? Remember that child. Now he become an adult person. But that first incident, and then maybe he has many experience and now he has that social anxiety. Let's think like that. And if he has to attend that party, what will be his situation there? He is not going to be comfortable, he is not going to enjoy, and probably before even he thinks to attend the party, he probably say like, I'm not feeling well, or he will find some excuse and he will not attend, and then his mind say like, ah, okay, it's a reward for him. His mind doesn't show the side that what he's not getting if he doesn't go to the party. But what importance is you don't have to face. That's a reward and instant relief. That moment he feel like so relaxed, and he probably indulge in something like, okay, I will see the some movie in my house, or I will do something which I like. And your mind keep on telling, yeah, that's better because it feels safe there. So this is a short time gain. for the mind, and those symptoms, physical symptoms, are not there. So yeah, mind will love to do that. Okay. And then the last piece of the this problem is a long time gain. What is the long time gain is when the person avoids something enough time, then the mind will link to similar situation. For instance, like this person, the same person who feels very, very anxious attending party. Then this person will also feel very anxious to attend any seminar or in work related meetings or any gathering or market, because in the market it's also crowded. So any crowd, because our primitive mind has a very, very crude function to make you safe. Its a main function is make you safe, because if you lie, then everything you can do it. If you are not alive, done. So for this primitive part, like nothing is important. Okay, if you have no fun, that's fine. If you have no social communication, that's fine. The most important thing is to be alive. And the last piece of this puzzle is long time gain. So then mind will like figure out all other possible trigger which is similar to this event and try to avoid. So one incident and then few more experience, and then the pattern is set and the behavior is avoidance. There is a gain for the that avoidance action, and then the long time gain is you are feeling safe by letting go all this activity. And then sometimes in very, very acute anxiety, there is a situation, or I think it's called agoraphobia, meaning you are just scared to dare to do anything which is not known to you. So you probably end up there. So, and I heard, and I have seen some people, they are literally scared to even go out from their house. So if you are not there, you can quickly come back to your normal life. And even if you are there, you still can quickly, not quickly, sorry, slowly come back. And I share you my story because I didn't know that I am going further, further, further. I didn't make myself homebound, but almost I was feeling like that. And for some reason, I said, like, this is not going to be okay with me. Um, I didn't have this information. I didn't have any knowledge about what is going on and with me. So I just make myself that, okay, one things at a day, and I started doing small thing and going out and like that. But the main thing is to you have to know this is anxiety, and it is not normal anxiety. Normal anxiety is okay and is healthy, but something which make you stop doing and it is bothering your normal activity, you just have to tell your mind that it is not going to happen with me and you need to take some actions. And believe me, I was there. I can't even think about going any social gathering. I am very, very grateful of my friends. Some my friend, they helped me a lot. They forced me, and I when I started going with them, I was just there, but not enjoying. But eventually, you have to tell your mind. You have to educate your mind, and then it's not impossible to come back and have a normal and beautiful life again. So, if you like my channel, please subscribe on YouTube. I will put my link here. And also, I will share a link where you can ask me a question and I can talk with you more if you want to know more information, or if you want to talk with me about anything. And I hope everything will be all right for everyone, because we all have to heal. No matter, healing is beautiful. So until next time, I will see you. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day, evening, good night, wherever you are.